Hi, I'm Alicia, and my friend Johnny and I are here walking you through the helpful information you can find at oklahomadisasterlegalhelp.org. Natural disasters unfortunately have a way of aggravating life for survivors. In some cases, already complex situations are made even worse. That's the case for non-citizens. Johnny, let's talk about some helpful information for people in this situation.
You might be wondering if you need to be a U.S. resident or citizen to apply for emergency disaster assistance. The answer is that short-term, non-cash, in-kind emergency disaster relief is available regardless of your immigration status. This includes emergency medical care, shelter, food, and other essential needs. Eligibility for long-term FEMA assistance programs, individual and family grant programs, and disaster unemployment assistance is restricted to qualified immigrants and victims of human trafficking. Your best first step is to contact FEMA to see if you are in a qualified immigrant status. If you are not a qualified immigrant, another adult household member may qualify the household for assistance. Be sure to have all adults in the household try to qualify.
You might have other questions as well. For example, you might ask, can an undocumented immigrant apply for FEMA cash assistance on behalf of a child who is a U.S. citizen? The answer is yes, if the child is under 18 and lives with the undocumented person. No information on the adult immigration status is required. Only the child's social security number is required. Or you might want to know if you'll be considered a public charge and denied residency if you apply for emergency disaster relief. Here, the answer is no. Emergency disaster relief is not considered public cash assistance preventing you from becoming a resident. You will not be classified as a public charge solely because you have accepted emergency disaster assistance.
Alicia, we've talked in other videos about finding and replacing important documents. People facing immigration issues might find themselves needing to replace a permanent resident card, also known as a green card. Permanent residents and conditional residents with a 2-year card that has not expired who need to replace a lost green card or conditional resident 2-year card must fill out USCIS Form I-90. You can do this either by visiting www.uscis.gov/I-90 or by mailing in a completed Form I-90, which you can download from that same website. There, you'll also find the mailing address.
Now, if you've lost a work permit as a result of a disaster, you'll need to fill out and file Immigration Form I-765. Be sure to include 2 passport-type photos and a check or money order payable to USCIS in the amount of $410 to $495. This fee is subject to change, so be sure to check online at www.uscis.gov/I-765 for the updated amount. This fee can be waived if you show inability to pay. Or you might need to get the immigration forms you'll need to apply for new papers. You can get immigration forms by mail from the USCIS by calling 1-800-870-3676. This service is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have any concerns about your current immigration status, contact a LASO attorney for legal assistance before applying for a green card or a work permit, because if you are not eligible, you will lose your money.
Lastly, you might be wondering if you need to let USCIS or the immigration court know that you have moved because of a natural disaster. Truthfully, It depends on what type of immigration case you have, whether you are required to notify the USCIS of your new address, and where you send the notification. To find out what to do in your case or situation, you should call the USCIS toll-free number 1-800-870-3676.